Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and I am so ready for summer. Can you tell? Got my seahorse on, my starfish. So ready. So today, in today's video, I'm going to go over my foundation graveyard with you. Wah, wah, wah. These are foundations that just did not work for me, and I really gave them all a fair chance, and I'll explain to you why they didn't work. And then at the end of the video, I'm actually going to go over some foundations that I completely got rid of. I returned them. They were awful. They were just terrible, so I'm going to give those guys a mention as well. The ones that I'm going to show you are actually ones that I really gave a fair chance to and that I wanted to love and I tried to love and it just wasn't there. You can't force it. You just can't. So the first one on my list, this is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. I wanted to love this so bad. They're a pro artistry brand. The claims on this just sounded like it was something that was right up my alley. Full coverage, matte finish, flawless, all day, 24-hour wear. And it just wasn't. It wasn't flawless. It wasn't 24-hour wear, not even close. And it just didn't work for me. It broke up on my skin throughout the day. It made my skin look, I looked oily and dry all at the same time. Which I can't have that. Come on. It looked, my face, like my chin and my nose area just looked so dry and so patchy and so dehydrated, but at the same time I was an oil slick. It did not control oil. It did not hold up well, and unfortunately I wore this for an event the one day, like a makeup event, and I was so embarrassed. Like, as a makeup artist, I was truly embarrassed because of how awful this looked throughout the day. So I don't recommend it if you want something that's going to be long wearing. It smells really weird. It has a perfumey scent to it, but it's not like a pleasant perfumey scent. There are others that just are so much better, but the smell stays with you throughout the day, and it's just, it kind of made me nauseous and gave me a headache. Like, I just didn't like it, and I'm usually not sensitive to smells in foundations or anything like that. Like, my favorite foundation, the Dior Forever, smells beautiful. I love it, but this one, ugh. So this just didn't work. Good riddance. See you later. Another one that was a disappointment that I wanted to love because, I mean, it's Chanel, is the Chanel Ultra Le Teint. Their all-day flawless finish foundation, all-day comfort, ultra wear. It's supposed to be beautiful. Guys, this is a $60 foundation, and the formula's okay. It's okay. It's mediocre. It's not the best. It's not the worst. But it just doesn't look good. It looks patchy. It just doesn't hold up throughout the day the way that I want or need my foundation to. And my biggest complaint with this is the colors. You can get either yellow or you can get pink. I shouldn't even say pink. You can get cool tone. So they're beige rose colors. They're labeled as like you can see this one's BR12. I don't know if you can see that or not, but their BR is beige rose and their B is just beige, which is supposed to be their neutral undertone. They do run yellow, and then they have the BD, which is beige doré, which is like their darker colors that are more golden. So I have a cooler pink undertone to my skin, so I got the BR, the beige rose. It's not rosy. It's gray and ashy, and it just looks gray on the skin. It doesn't look rosy. It doesn't look like a natural skin color whatsoever. It's just not good. But the formula's okay. Like I said, it's just mediocre. It just didn't do it for me. I'll stop rambling. It's just not a great foundation. Another one that was another disappointment to me is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Foundation. Again, it's not flawless. It's not long wear. It didn't hold up on me throughout the day. Same with the Makeup Forever one. I looked dry and oily all at the same time. It broke up on my chin. It broke up on my nose. It didn't get me through the day. I did like the color. The color that I use in the Laura Mercier line is Ecru, whatever. But it just didn't do it for me. It's initially it looks good. It's like a medium to full coverage. It's a matte finish. It looked good for about the first hour, and then that was it. Just, yeah, didn't work. Another one that I actually used most of this. Like you can see I have like the gapping in the bottle, but this is the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. I had a love-hate relationship with this for a while. It looks good. It looks okay on the skin. It's a light to medium coverage. By no means is this a full coverage foundation. It's labeled and marketed as a full coverage. It is not. It is a light to medium. I would say, you know, a low medium coverage. The finish is okay. It's a very natural skin-like finish. It is not matte. It is a natural skin-like finish. It wears okay throughout the day. My biggest gripe with this one is it is so sticky. Like your face is tacky and sticky, and it clogs your foundation brush. It clogs up your sponges. When you put your powder over top of it, your powder brush has like all these like little sticky things adhered to the bristles. Like it's just so sticky. It's not transfer proof. It does wear okay throughout the day, but it is not, it's just, ugh, I don't know. There's just, it never sets. It never fully sets. It never sets or dries down on me. So it was just weird. It's just very uncomfortable on the skin. And I can get past uncomfortable if it's like a fabulous product, but it wasn't so fabulous that I could get past all of that. And then last but not least in my foundation graveyard is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I don't hate this foundation as a foundation. I just don't like this foundation on me. I don't think it's a great option for oily skin, and that's kind of my bad. I mean, this one's marketed to all skin types. It is a very natural skin-like finish, a medium to buildable full coverage. I've seen people wear this, and I've used this on people in the past, and it can be a really pretty foundation if it is right for your skin type. So this was just kind of a experiment, or, you know, trial and error with me. It just did not work out for me. The color I am in this is seashell. I mean, seriously, look at my earrings and stuff. Why wouldn't I want to be a seashell color? But this, unfortunately, just didn't work for me, and that's just because of my oily skin. I will say this one worked better on me than the other ones that I showed you previously in this video. And they were marketed to be super long wear, matte finish, oil controlling, promising you the world. This one actually worked better for me than any of those, but it still did not work out for me to my liking because there are other options that I like better. Now, to mention some other foundations that absolutely did not work for me, that I couldn't even give a second or third chance to. They were so horrible from the get-go, and I hate to be negative, but I have to let everybody know because maybe your skin type is like mine and it won't work for you too. Or maybe you loved it and it worked for you. If it does, let me know in the comments because maybe I'll give them another try, but I doubt it. So the first one, honorable mention, goes to the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Foundation. It was a disaster. It didn't go on nice no matter how I applied it. It didn't hold up. It looked dry. It looked patchy. It just didn't look good on the skin. I wore it twice. I had to return it. It just wasn't good. It just wasn't for me. Another one that just didn't work for me. The Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I saw it in a couple YouTube videos. I read fabulous reviews on it. It broke up on me within an hour. It was supposed to be this all-day flawless wear, and it just wasn't. So that one had to go back too. And also, and I hate to do this because my Dior Forever foundation is my holy grail, but the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. it was like, it was the biggest disaster. I wish I still had it just so that I could show you guys what a disaster it was. I literally, when I would oil blot, like I oil blot like once or twice a day, like if I'm, you know, throughout the day, if I touched my skin, it would come off on my finger and I would have a bald spot of where that makeup was on my face. It was horrendous. I was literally at work the one day and that happened and I was like, I can't have this. I took it off and put on a different foundation. Like, I just couldn't do it. So unfortunately, that is my list of foundation fails. That is my foundation graveyard. Unfortunately, they did not work out for me, but not everything works for every skin type. So I hope this information was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. If these foundations worked out for you and you love them, I am so happy for you because it is a struggle to find the best foundation and find one that really works for you. So unfortunately, these just were not the ones. They just didn't work for me. They just weren't the one. So give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, all that jazz. You know what to do, and I'll see you back next time. Bye, guys.